Okay, as promised, this is the inside layout of what I built here. This is to switch the Leslie speaker to low to high speed. And it's pretty much a simple design in here. There's a couple more things I got to do in here and we'll be ready to go. It starts off, you've got the power coming in here. It's got its own power supply. Then you have I have fuses up there on the top for safety. One fuse comes to protect the board. I have another fuse to protect the device itself because it is switching 120 volt load here. And how it works, okay, this is a transformer I picked up from Radio Shack. This is their 300 milliamp transformer. You can pick it up for $5. I have a MOV on the board on here as its own surge protector. It comes out there, and then I've got 4 diodes here. They are 1N4007s, and the output is fed into this capacitor right here, which is 1,000 microfarad for filtering, and then it goes into this chip right here. This one right here. That's a 7812, and then that feeds those transistors up there to do the 12 volt switching up there. And down here I have a 7805 regulator decoupling capacitor right next to it, and then the 5 volts is fed up through here to power these two chips. This is an AT Tiny 85. This is a NTE 74LS14, which is a inverting Schmidt trigger. These are the 2 relays right here, which I have the flyback diodes on there, 1N4007s on there. I have them glued and secured in here, so they're not going to move. How this thing works is you've got a 1/4 inch jack to come up here, and your wires come down here. And I have this cap and that resistor up there. There's 10K resistor, 10 microfarad capacitor in here for hardware debouncing. Signal comes into the 74LS14, and then it comes down here to the microcontroller. And you can use any pin you want to. I just pick one on here, and it has it come in there. I wrote a program in there to do an interpretation on every time the button is pressed on there. I couldn't do an attach interrupt on there because I didn't use the right pin. If I'd have known that, I would have used a different. I could have used an attach interrupt on there. I could have done the same thing. But actually, I found some code online that would act just like if you were to use attach interrupt, and you can use those on any pin that you want to. So that's what I ended up doing. And then out of the AT Tiny, I'm using pin 6 and 7, and those are coming up to the base of these transistors right here, the TIP 120s, and then we'll turn them on, allow 12 volts to flow into the relays one at a time. One turns on. The first one that turns on is this one right there, and then the next one I have is this one right there, and then they're both off at the same time. That's how I have this thing set up this way the customer wanted it to do. And up here I think I had to come through there. Those wires are fed up through here, through rubber grommet, through a Molex connector, which I have a matching Molex connector on the device itself. I had to change that out to match. And that's pretty much it. I mean, this is a pretty simple design. I've custom made this PC board just exclusively for this. You can't buy this. This is the first board I've etched quite a few boards, and they have not come out good. I've had problems with under etching of the pads. I've had designs like where the jumpers on where I've had to put jumpers on the board. This thing has no jumpers on it whatsoever. No wire jumpers, none needed on here. Could probably make a better design of this board, but I'm not that good of a board designer. I don't think. Personally, I'm happy with how this came out because I have not been able to achieve a perfect board yet. This is pretty close to me. If you have any questions, you have any comments, I will be posting more videos up here. Once again, this is Dexter's amplifier repair. Maybe you have a question, maybe you have a project, maybe you have an amplifier that needs to be worked on. I'm located in Maryville, Indiana. And the best way to reach me is I got an email address. It is dextersamplifierrepair@yahoo.com. I also will be posting more videos on YouTube. I will be doing more activity with Facebook, and I will be doing more activity with Twitter in the future. So if you have any questions, you have any comments, maybe you have a project that have an idea for something and just need something engineered, I can do that too. I repair guitar amplifiers, I do pickup work in guitars, I do pedal repairs. There's not a lot of people around in this area that's doing it anymore. Thanks for watching.